What's up guys, I'm here hitting you up with a new video, and today I wanted to share my 1 week progression into the game in reverse 99 with you guys. What to look out for, what to keep in mind, and what my general strategy with the game was during the whole week. So when it comes to completionism, I made sure to basically complete all the stuff here, getting my 330 stars in to receive that last thing needed for the Paleo Hall. So I'm basically done with the story. Then when it comes to the wilderness, which is, in my opinion, very important content, which should not be overlooked at, is I maxed out my Dust Bowl Tower and my Sharpodonti market just to make sure that I get as much passive income for Dust and Sharpodonti as possible, because at first we have only a limited amount of stamina we can use in the game to really gain progress. So I wanted to make sure that I get as much from actually passive playing the game, or when I'm not actually actively playing the game, that I still get resources in. So that's why I decided to make sure that my wilderness is done and I can get more dust and Sharpodonti. Then the next thing is, when it comes to these resources, the pussy stages, I maxed them all, I think all out to floor 6. And for the harvest prime, it was floor 4. And the Numa analysis, I beat stage 7. That's for that. And for the insights, I went as far as I needed to be to level up my units. And for the somnambulism, I didn't even finish the somnambulism yet. I'm on floor 10 right now, and then I will enter the limbo. The reason why I didn't do that is because I pushed to a certain degree, and then I noticed, oh, okay, I need to level up my units more. And I didn't really try to rush it, because I know that the limbo will reset in about 2 weeks. So I still have time, and there's no really need to rush it that fast, because you can take your time, level up your units first. And once they are high leveled or higher leveled in general, that's where you can actually start pushing for the limbo. Then let's look at my units, at my core team. So I have, as you can see, 6 units I'm working with. I have Lilia at I-250, Eternity, Centurion, Sotheby, Bicorn, and Balloon Party at level 30. And I will stick with this. So because you guys know, and as well as for a Centurion, I have her at Resonate level 10. And the rest is at Resonate level 5. I didn't push any further. Quick side note, this is a paid account. This is not a free-to-play account, but it really doesn't matter too much, because the paid currency mostly comes from pulling, getting units, and for some level packs and the battle pass and the monthly, which does help out a lot, though I have to say it does really help out, especially the level packs. They give you a lot of dust and gold to further level up your units, but that's besides the point. So when we're looking at freeing a character, for example, Centurion for me personally will be my first unit I want to free, because when she reaches free, when the caster loses Moxie HP plus 20%. So basically, whenever she ults, she full heals herself. But as you can see, the resources needed to free a character is insanely hard. Like, you need 3 of these orange golden fleeces, 6 of these golden ones, and 16. This is not too bad if you want to do it, but these resources are actually quite hard to come by. And because of how grindy, and like we don't get that much stamina in the game, I decided to not go for I3, because I3ing a character takes a lot of stamina to do so. So I was like, okay, I want to get my core 6 units first, like getting 2 teams ready, and then get them to I2 level 50 first. And once I'm done with that, so by the way, Balloon Party will stop at 30 for the time being. After that, I want to focus on the Resonate. The Resonate also needs a lot of resources, like you need a lot of Sharpodonti, you need these purple materials, and this one also needs like a lot of farming, because you have to grind that through the story stages, but you can also just craft them. So there's like an efficient way to do so. You can look at Pride for example, on how to efficiently farm those. So my general strategy when it comes to leveling up the characters is get them to I2 level 50 first. Once done, I want to get them to resonate level 9, I believe. 9 was a good stopping point because I think level 10 requires you an orange material, which is hard to farm. And before I do that, I would rather I free a character first. So that's why I want to get them to level 9. And once I'm done with the basics, then I start the grind for I3. So for me right now, it's the Rezo grind next. And after that, I will start the I3 grind. So what exactly did I do? What I did basically was I was spamming the Harvest Prime stage 4 to get enough materials to max out my wilderness. So I get as much dust and sharpodonty as possible. And after I have completed that and also completed the story to get my paleo hole to level 5, I decided to basically use all my stamina just for farming dust and gold, and that's basically it. I used all the stamina we have available. Like if we look at my consumables, I only have one of these big thingies and one candy that's provided by the monthly pass. I have 18 rabbits saved up right now for patch 1.2 because I do want to get Changeling and Sotheby. Not Sotheby, Sotheby I already have, but Changeling and Tooth Fairy. So I'm currently saving up my resources for patch 1.2. But I used all my stamina pots and I did like one gem, like clear drop refill per day because 60 was okay. Everything above that is quite expensive. And I kind of want to save it for when the new banners arrive. And then when it comes to the Psy Cubes, so this is my current Psycube situation. From the selector, I picked up Hopscotch, which gives you Incantation Might. I leveled up all the way to 40. I can get it to 50. And this one was important for me to get from the selector because that's the one I wanted to equip to my Centurion because Hopscotch is the best Psycube for Centurion in that regard. And then from doing my Numa analysis every single day, everybody should have enough already to buy or get one 6-star Psycube. So what I did was I got myself that Inquisitive Deer, which is the best, probably the best Psycube for Sotheby right now because Sotheby only has like a regen healing effect. But with that Inquisitive Deer, on top of that, every time she's throwing her debuff to poison enemies, she can also heal your entire party based on her attack. So I just wanted to improve her as my main healer in my team. And that's just all the leftovers I have. Also, one recommendation I can give is when you go to the pawn shop, I believe. Was it the pawn shop? No, it wasn't the pawn shop. Was it the fragment one? Oh yeah, the fragment shop. So you get two different resources. You get the thought element and you get the rainbow element. The rainbow element is needed to get your Psycubes here, right? Whatever you want to pick here, basically. But then you have these two, which can give you these 5-star Psycubes. So what I did is, I'm not the biggest fan of these 5-star Psycubes because the 6-star Psycubes are just straight up better. So what I like to do, instead of getting myself a 5-star Psycube, especially since we only need like 3 or a maximum amount of 4 Psycubes in total for a party, I went ahead and used these resources I got to get Enlighten materials. These ones you need to upgrade your Psycubes. So that's what I focused on. Instead of buying these 5-star Psycubes, I get the Enlighten, like the materials to upgrade my Psycubes. And this one is also good to have because then you need to evolve further your Psycubes to make further progress. The wilderness shop is basically completed from doing all that thing here, right? Basically. And that's about it when it comes to that. And one last thing is for in preparation to I3 a character, what the reason why I didn't do it is because I knew that with the future upcoming events, we will actually get a lot of resources and materials there. So it's easier to free a character doing the event. So my plan right now is to save up all my candy, my stamina for the next event, which is coming pretty soon, in a week, I believe. And then I can also start freeing my characters. And overall, the plan is to just, when I got them to i3, and since I'm waiting for patch 1.2 for Tooth Fairy and why am I forgetting the name? Changeling. So 2 weeks before the patch for Changeling and Tooth Fairy drops, I want to start farming more dust, sharpodontes, and as well as materials needed for Inside 2. So once patch 1.2 drops with the new banner units, which then I will get, so I can immediately upgrade them to I2 level 50. And I think that's all there is for today, guys. One last side note is I'm saving my Psycube upgrade materials right now, because from the patch which will drop in a week, we get another 6-star Psycube, which is pretty good. And I plan on upgrade that as well. So I have 3 6-star Psycubes available or in my team and party, and can probably start the limbo grind. So thanks guys for watching. See ya in the next video. Let me know what you want to see next, as well as don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And also, I would be happy to see a comment down below. Thank you. Deuces.